Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is going to be an all signs reading for what you need to know. A lot of intensity in the air. Can you feel it, you guys? The pressure. We did do an all signs yesterday, and everyone that joined the live, I did tell you guys there was going to be another one unexpectedly very soon, as we've been kind of pivoting, switching lanes. So yesterday was the love readings. I still need to timestamp those. Just waiting for people to enter the room. Starting on Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Virgo. Capricorn. If you're in the room, please double tap to like the video, help boost it a little, send reactions, all that jazz. Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So going in the same order from yesterday. Please drop in the chat your zodiac sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus will apply. Depending on the timeline you're in, might resonate with you, might be a cross watcher's read. You guys know how these things go, right? If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I'm a tarot reader and intuitive coach since 2020. Salman, hello. Welcome in. Hello. Nightbot 39. Hi. We're gonna put Taurus at 444. If you can boost it and send a reaction. As I plan to go live again, the next 3 months are important shifts for me. Let's just say that in the astrology transit. So we got to go with the flow of it, right? Show me Taurus. What do you need to know? Martin Burke, Page of Pentacles. Strength. Nine of Cups, the Empress, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups. We're also going to use this deck. This deck is by Northern Lights Strength Deck, or it's called that, but it's by Northern Lights Tarot. And it's so pretty. My foodie place. Welcome in. What is your sun, moon, rising Venus? We're currently on Taurus. Show me messages for Taurus. What do they need to know? Hope. Let's just read it. We don't always read the guidebook or reads, but sometimes we do. I usually bond with the decks and then I kind of have it memorized. Hope is the strength of looking forward to the future with positivity. It includes optimistic thinking and focusing on good things to come. Hope is more than just a feeling, it is an action oriented strength involving agency. Confidence to act, the motivation and confidence that goals can be reached and also that there may be effective ways to reach them. Optimism is closely linked with having a particular explanatory style, how we explain the causes of bad events. People using an optimistic explanatory style interpret events as internal, stable, and global. People using a pessimistic explanatory style interpret events as external, unstable, and specific. Okay. That was a lot deeper than I thought. What's interesting is on the other side of the guidebook. It has the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is here. So be careful of overuse, too much, unrealistic, or blind optimism, wishful thinking. I do see a little bit of that pattern here, Taurus. This could be inherited patterns. Oh yeah, see, digging deeper. Health. I heard diabetes, heart things, blood things. I heard immunity. Very specific. A little bit of an avoidance here on taking care of yourself. It could be something specific. For example, say you go to the gym and you dirty bulk, quote unquote. Has anybody heard of that term? Dirty bulking? It's something like that. Or it's like, hmm, I don't know, dieting in a very toxic way, or going to the gym but refusing to go to therapy, which I don't know. You do have to make that choice for yourself. It's hard to find a therapist. I feel like I'm channeling. Hmm, interesting. So be careful of overuse. It could be because of the Jupiter transit, also. Anything you feed it can be a lot. It can be a lot. Virgo. We don't have Virgos in here. Can we manifest some Virgos? Amen. Zero point 0.6. Manifest the Virgos. If you're a Virgo, drop yourself in the chat. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus counts. I know I manifested a Virgo recently. She's a new one that got a reading. That's been interesting. Bring in the Virgos. I heard that they're tired. All right. Yeah. Virgo. Oh, interesting. So the message is you're always doing too much. Show me, Virgo. There's that doing too much card. 10 of Wands. Having a hard time releasing something, ending something. Could be your feelings for someone or your hopes for something. Wanting to work on a soulmate connection. But the feeling of not being enough, not having enough, and attachments, maybe physical attachments, maybe a move is required, maybe, there's mortgages and like things in the way, just things in the way, right? Capricorn things, work things. Yet there's still a new beginning, Virgo. Extreme shedding going on. Let me just say that. There's hope again. Okay. Love in reverse. Hmm. Virgo, you're kind of doing this thing where, I don't know, you're waiting for people to point out something when I don't know if that's what this is about. Like there might be something that needs to be spoken, is the feeling that I'm getting. Capricorn. Oh, Aman, have you been on the free questions live? We're doing all signs. Show me Capricorn. If you're interested in getting an in depth personal reading, though, I did just recently update my website with new offers. Offerings. Show me Capricorn. Capricorn, there might be a message in there for you about giving an offering or creating new services or offerings. This could be investments, this could be business, but also could be like family or something or love. Please double tap to like the video. Like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Show me Capricorn. The feeling to want to release yourself from something, maybe even to be closer to someone else. This could be anything. This could be a family member, a pet, a soulmate, a lover. And if things are currently halted, just know that there's a divine reason for it. Hanged man energy. Surrender is hard, right? Releasing control. But also, like Virgos, could be dealing with a Virgo or significant Virgo placement. There's still optimism here. The feeling of a new beginning. Beautiful. Fairness is about treating people justly, not letting your personal feelings bias your decisions about others. You want to give everyone a fair chance and believe there should be equal opportunity for all. though you also realize that what is fair for one person might not be fair for another. Fairness is cognitive judgment capacity that involves reasoning and making judgments. It involves two types of reasoning: justice reasoning, which emphasizes logic and weighing principles to determine moral rights and responsibilities; care reasoning, which includes empathy and compassion, the ability to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. I like it. I see a conversation coming up where you might need to put yourself in someone else's shoes and compromise because of that. A little bit of a stubbornness here, Capricorn. Aries. Okay. Possibly feeling out of touch with your surroundings, community, something like that. Wanting to go, wanting to move, and the feeling of not being able to. But I see it happening, whatever this is, since this is general. I'm like getting the feeling of like putting a deposit down on like a vehicle or a car, or it's the same thing. I was also thinking like a lease. Hi, bye Jessica. Welcome in. Show me Aries. There's hope. It kind of came out reversed ish. Magic. Since this one keeps coming out, we'll lean on this one. Gather all your resources, harness your strengths, and envision the world you want to live in. You have the power to create it. This card is here to remind you of your ability to shape your reality and manifest your intentions. If it were a tarot card, it would be the Magician. Beautiful. Yes. Just confirming what I said, Aries. You might even be like a little too fired up at this time, to be honest. Hi, Jessica. How can I get a reading? Oh, you should check out my links. I just updated the website. So we have the intuitive check in, and that one did not exist before. I felt like I wanted to create like a baseline where people could afford it more, and not everybody wants like a super in depth reading. and they just like have like a quick pop-in question. And because of my Gemini rising placement, that tends to happen very often to me, where people ask me in passing something information. I just somehow seem to have information and be a messenger for people. That's just how my chart is set up. And then we also have the in depth reading, which is the emailed reading. And then we have pre recorded video, which is nice because I send you a private YouTube link that you can keep and rewatch whenever. And then we have the intuitive coaching program, which is 6 months of 3 emailed readings a month, plus coaching and mentorship with me to help strengthen your intuition and discernment. Mackie Ken, I like those video readings. Did you get one? Have you purchased one before? Your name might have popped up as something else than your username if you have. But yeah, someone just recently did a recorded video session and that was kind of fun for me to put together. I've been strengthening my video recording abilities over time. Oh, see, I always get confused because you have different usernames on Instagram. Confusing me, confusing me. This is true. You have, let's see. We're just rolling with it slowly today. Mostly because of all this intensity and the energy, you guys. Like whenever the planets get like this, accidents happen. Like I cut my finger and like things just like keep happening to my body and my hands, like injuries. And I'm just like, dude, what the heck? Driving me crazy. Phoenix Oracle Healing. Hi, welcome in. Please double tap to like the video. 2752 Leo. Any fire signs in here? Fire sign placements. I do get a lot of them. Show me Leo. What do they need to know? Page of Wands. Needing or wanting to get inspiration, a zest, a spark. Hmm. Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, but they're like sideways. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages. So there's some kind of cycle closing out. And it could be in regards to your career, if not career, your home, and thinking of how you take care or nurture your money. Um, gosh, they're giving me something that they taught me when I was sitting with my other mentors. And we say, usually I ask people, what is your why? What is your reason for, wanting to reach this goal, this achievement? Is what I do with my coaching clients. And so it kind of gives you a focus of purpose and intention. Whereas, before, it's easy to get lost. It's easy to get lost. So there's something like that here. Um, like it feels like milestone goals, like a dream you had when you were a teenager and wanting to implement that later in your life, or like having a child and like wanting to mirror like some kind of hobby or already lived experience. How do you describe that? That's interesting. Okay. I don't know if that's making any sense, but show me Leo. Gratitude. Absolutely. I mean, we know what that is, right? But I'm gonna look up the card. Can we find it? As we're sitting here, please double tap to like the video. Help boost it to where it needs to go. Gratitude means feeling and expressing deep thankfulness. It's not just about saying thank you, it's the uplifting emotional experience of recognizing life's gifts and genuinely expressing that to others. There are two kinds of gratitude: benefit triggered gratitude, felt after receiving a special gift or a favor; generalized gratitude, a broader sense of appreciation for life's value and meaning. Gratitude happens in two steps: noticing the good in your life and recognizing that the source of this good comes from outside of yourself. Beautiful. Sag. Sagittarius. What do they need to know at this time? I don't know why I keep hearing, I need a snack, I need a snack. You could be dealing with children. The Six of Cups in the sun here. Or have a lot of children around you. Babysitting, maybe. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but worried about children or even about making children. Interesting. If it's not that, could be about a pet or the energy of playfulness, something that you like to do. I see a new opportunity coming for you. It's just, I feel like you're confused, and I'm not sure why you're confused because spirit has brought it in for you. Could have been even something that you wished for. I think like maybe it's a timing thing. So maybe it's stressing you out, which is very much real in the current collective energy, you guys. Everybody's nervous system is feeling it. So they say when manifesting, you don't control how things come in, right? Show me Sagittarius. There was one live where we got that reading a lot. And I wonder if we will again because of all this Pluto and Aquarius energy. So, teamwork means committing to the success of a group. It includes being a good citizen and having a sense of responsibility for communities or even humanity as a whole. A person strong in teamwork is reliable, loyal, and collaborative. This strength is closely related to three other concepts, all focusing on contributing to the common good: citizenship, responsibility toward one's community; loyalty, unwavering trust for a group; patriotism, loyalty towards one's homeland nation without hostility towards other nations. Interesting. Pisces. 333 could be significant, getting like the feeling of breath work. Could be a high anxiety, maybe, or feeling a lot of pressure when it comes to work, stability, money. There could be someone even like projecting something on you, which is creating like a messiness in the energy. Could be a mother, grandmother, auntie. See, there's family. Something like that. So, I don't know if people know this, but we inherit a lot of our mother's nervous system, trauma, anxieties, all kinds of things. Why? Is it not obvious? Just saying. I love this card. So beautiful. Hi, welcome in. Please double tap to like the video. Show me Pisces. I feel so tired, Pisces. Like it's almost it's giving me like the feeling of eating a lot of pancakes or something like that. Judgment. Can I find the card? Judgment involves rational and logical choices by carefully evaluating ideas, opinions, and facts. It's a kind of critical thinking, fairly weighing the evidence, thinking things through, and looking at all sides instead of jumping to conclusions. Judgment also means being open minded and willing to change your mind when new evidence appears. It requires staying open to different arguments and viewpoints, and judgment is a strength that helps correct faulty thinking. It shows a willingness to actively look for evidence that challenges your own beliefs, plans, or goals, and to fairly consider all the evidence when it's available. And then I got the image of sunflowers, so maybe that could be significant. Oof. Now that we're moving out of Pisces reading, I'm feeling like less sleepy. Interesting. 4311. Cancer. Show me messages for Cancer. What do they need to know? Ten of Cups. Ace of Cups. Could be dealing with a mother, if not a mother things. Someone wanting to be a mother. Could even be helping a mother out. We are like approaching Mother's Day, obviously. Obviously. A lot of friends needing to refine your friendships, but keep the good ones, obviously, Cancer. Obviously. But needing to create better boundaries. Okay, so something that they're highlighting. You might not even realize that the people around you could be causing you physical reactions in your body, like giving you skin rashes and stuff. So I was like getting itchy. Show me cancer. We're going to take this one just because we talked about being impacted by the people around you. Let's see what it says. Self regulation is a complex strength involving control over your desires, emotions, and actions. People high in self regulation are confident that they can effectively pursue and achieve their goals. They're admired for managing their reactions to disappointment and insecurity. This strength helps maintain balance, order, and steady progress in life. Self regulation can be thought of like a muscle. It can become tired from overuse, but can also grow stronger with regular practice. Great message, especially with all these planets and transits, right? All this fire energy. Aquarius, 4747. 444 and 777 could be significant. Or 47. Aquarius, Wands. Feeling fired up about something. Could be children here, if not children, maybe a pet, but most likely a child. Could be dealing with a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Feeling stuck and wanting to get out of the pattern. And I feel like you're doing everything for the right reasons. Yeah. I say go for it, whatever it is. The choice was always about you, Aquarius. Like this could be, in regards to someone you love and care about, like a child, for example. But at the end of the day, the lesson was about speaking your truth and advocating for yourself, standing up for yourself, and self love. It's giving the energy of like timeline jump. Here's the thing, Aquarius. Once you make a decision, everyone else around you will move regardless. Oh, they'll move regardless, Aquarius. Show me messages for Aquarius. What do they need to know? Maybe this feels weird to you, Aquarius, being like, not that you're not experienced in having like leadership roles, but you might have to be one where you're more, I don't know, directive. Um, Whereas, like, I don't know, it's giving like someone that's a supervisor compared to someone that's like CEO of the company. You know, that kind of vibe. Perspective. And so, yeah, this shift in life, I think, is going to help you see some things. Oh, can't find it apparently. Am I not looking? There it is. Okay. Perspective is the ability to see the bigger picture in life. It means recognizing both the forest and the trees, balancing small details with broader issues. When listening to others, perspective helps you think about life lessons, situational behavior, and what's best in any given situation. It allows you to consider systems as a whole and think in large scale terms, making it easier to give wise advice. Perspective is not the same as intelligence, but it does reflect deep understanding. It includes the capacity to give guidance and to weigh multiple sides before making decisions. It helps individuals explore meaningful questions about life's conduct and purpose. Beautiful. You might be having to speak a truth, Aquarius, Queen of Swords energy, of course, right? Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What do they need to know? Nine of Pentacles. I was kind of in a trance, Gemini, thinking about candy. So maybe there's a message in there for you, craving like a childhood candy. You don't have to be a child to want candy, right? Technically, you know, it could mean something else. So maybe pay attention to health things. Could be wanting to separate yourself from a group. There could be like family issues going on. Like I'm getting the sense, like it felt like almost someone was like pulling my hand and pulling my arm. So there could be like a family member around you that wants you to do something that you don't want to do. Like kind of a little bit of a manipulation. And it could also tie in with maybe friends and networks or something that's kind of specific. What am I dealing with? You could be a Gemini that's a parent, because I also heard I want cake. But well, your birthday's coming up too. Maybe that's what this is about. You could be planning something for your birthday, or someone is via you. That would make sense, right? It could even be like a thing where like you're rescheduling your birthday or something for your birthday, something like that. I don't know. I say that's okay, right? Sometimes it be like that. Oh, well, you could be getting like some kind of confirmation of, if it's not a promotion, it could be like a higher level of commitment, something like that. Zoom out, Gemini. I felt like super fixated in your reading, like almost like an obsession vibe. So you could be dealing with someone like that, or you could be the one that might be like that. Gemini, don't hate me. Oh, forgot this. Let's see what wants to come out. Show me messages for Gemini. Also, the feeling of being sleepy, Gemini. It could be like also sugar crash. Maybe watch out for that. Hope. Again? Again? Ah was at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, no? No? Libra. Show me messages for Libra. What do they need to know? Wow, it's a lot. A lot at one time. Could be working on a project or working on a goal with friends, or the goal is to move closer to friends or hearing from a friend. Okay, I heard a specific message. So maybe it's one of your guides, Libra, but they're saying if you're going to be at work, you might as well have fun doing it. And why not with your friends? I guess, yeah, that would be very Pluto and Aquarius, right? I think we have a retrograde coming up. I don't remember the dates, but I know that it's coming. Like we might be like walking into that energy. A lot of people here, Libra. You could, there's like a feeling of like moving stocks, moving contracts, things like that. Maybe even construction. That's what I'm hearing. Show me messages for Libra. What do they need to know? Beautiful card. Creator did such a good job. Spirituality is a broad and deep strength that includes meaning, purpose, life calling, beliefs about the universe, the expression of virtue, goodness, and practices that connect with the transcendent. Spirituality has been defined consistently by scientists as the search for or connection with the sacred, quote unquote. This can be secular or non secular. Sacredness might be pursued as the search for a purpose in life or as a close relationship with something greater. As a strength, spirituality reflects the belief that there is a dimension to life beyond human understanding. It encompasses both a personal, intimate connection with the divine and the virtues that arise from the relationship. Spirituality is a universal experience, often providing meaning, purpose, and guidance. Beautiful. Love that reading, Libra. I think that was one of the highlights of the y'all signs. Well, thank you to everyone that joined. Those are all the messages we have today. Keep your notifications on if you want to participate in another live stream. It's always pretty random. Although I do have other playlists going where they are regular videos. If you're more into that, go ahead and check those out. If you're in need of an in depth personal reading, I did just recently update my website and have new offerings. But until next time, you guys have a good night.